Hi. I'm Cozy, and it is time to talk about some Sister Wives sneak peeks because all of these sneak peeks only make Robyn look more controlling, not less. So here we are. The season has technically ended. We are just getting some spin offs now of the talk back and look back variety. We're getting a talk back tonight, Friday night, and we're getting the look back on Sunday. I am going to do my best, if the talk back has any really great information, to try and get you guys a pre-Christmas video getting out tomorrow. We'll see how it works out. If it doesn't, I'll try to make sure I post something on the community tab. But if I don't see you before then, everybody's going to have a very Merry Christmas, I should hope. Before we get too deep into this, I do want to remind you that these are only my opinions. They are not facts. I'm just sharing my opinions about public figures sharing their life on television for all the world to see. Cool? Cool. Okay. We have seen some interesting sneak peeks. We've, of course, gotten the sneak peek for Christine's wedding that came out at the end of the one-on-one. And in that, when we finally do see Robyn and Kody, Kody is very clearly emotional. In fact, it sounds like he's going to cry. And he starts to say, she accused me of, and Robyn basically pulls him in and is like, and we're just so happy for them. Every time he tries to talk, just talking over top of him, which is not necessarily a great look. To play devil's advocate, she probably knows what he is about to say is going to be awful, and it's probably better if he doesn't say it, but it also doesn't make her look great, especially when you pile it on top of the other things that we're seeing in some of these sneak peeks. So the first sneak peek I wanted to mention is the wedding dress incident. They know. TLC, Puddle Monkey, they know that the viewers have often talked a lot about the wedding dress incident. It gets brought up 18 seasons later as one of the sticking points for the community about how Robyn was received. To me, I can genuinely remember seeing that for the first time, be like, oh, she's a snake, huh? And people actively around me disagreeing, saying, no, she just didn't want to hurt their feelings. She was trying to keep everything separate, like she said. She didn't want them to know that she and Kody had found a dress. Think about what you're saying, though, because why was Kody going to go look for a wedding dress in the first place? So when it comes to talking about this on this particular sneak peek, one of the things that gets brought up is, of course, we're watching the clip. Robyn says, when Kody says, I picked the dress, she says, no, he didn't. And she is saying very clearly, no, that is not the truth. Smash cut to Kody telling us, no, I picked the dress. I knew what Robyn was supposed to wear, and we went and we found it. That was what she was supposed to wear, which sounds super controlling in and of itself. But then we get the Robyn narrative of, no, he only gave his input. Ultimately, it was my choice. Ultimately, it was your choice. He only gave his input. But everything that surrounded the wedding episodes after seeing that for the first time for me felt very much like every single decision that Kody wanted made, Robyn very much so gave into it. There was the wedding cake when Kody was very obvious about, you need to vote for my favorite, and Robyn did. There was the wedding dress. There was... I still find the whole brown color scheme to be very odd. It makes me feel like she's just very much so playing into the last name Brown. But a lot of watching what was going on around that time, what with truly being so tiny and planning the wedding and the 11-day honeymoon, and tell me you needed this. I needed it for the time for... I'm not sure what. Because in that episode, I believe she says, the kids and I needed this time, but the kids were with her mother. They weren't even with the sister wives interacting. If you'll recall, Mary said they had to call Robyn's mother to ask to take the kids. So I can remember thinking around this time, oof, this is not going to go well at all. So cut now to this time. And it is still a problem. It is still something that is hurting feelings to this day. Janelle still brings up that she didn't think it was okay. It obviously hurt Christine deeply. But what has to hurt even more was when Kody said, I didn't care what Christine wore because I didn't even want to be married to her. In fact, not only is he so blasé and nonchalant about the whole situation, as he's watching it, he chucks the iPad. I'm sorry, sir. Those cost money. Please don't be throwing the equipment. Then we get another sneak peek. I saw it this morning. I believe it was posted, I don't know, either last evening or today. And in this one, they are going back to the conversation with the kids, where they tell the kids that Kody is intending to marry Robyn. And everyone's cheering, they're excited. It's obvious that there's some great excitement to the idea of bringing Robyn and her kids in. And Janelle even confirms that at that time, everyone was excited about it. They thought it was great, but the kids didn't really understand the concept of adding another mother to the family. But then we have to go and get Kody's side, where he's like, yeah, this was a really exciting time for me. I finally fell in love. Dude, how do you not understand how hurtful that is to literally everyone else in your family? Not just the wives, but your children too. To hear from your mouth that you never loved their mother is a very painful, painful thing for them to have to go through. So every time that he brings up that, oh, Christine is just digging that in and telling my kids, no, sir, you're telling your kids with all of your actions and your words. But on top of that, there was a very interesting and small section where they are showing it to Mary. And they get to that section where Robyn's like, he's my soulmate. And after she says that, Mary literally looks up and goes, I don't want to watch this. Do I have to watch this? Yeah, Mary, I wouldn't want to watch it either, frankly. I can see how that would be really hurtful and upsetting. You've already said emotionally, you're really not in that place where you are ready to just sort of let go of everything. And so all of these clips have kind of led me down this road of, ooh, this does not look great for Kody and Robyn. I can't imagine the talkback is going to look very great. I saw a still that someone had posted where Robyn does not look thrilled about being on the episode. But I could not find the actual video clip that it came from. So I can't say for sure. What I can say is that according to Maddie on TikTok Live, almost all of the family is going to be at her house for Christmas this year. And I think that's fantastic. I hope they have the best Christmas that they've ever had. It does sound like the only people who aren't going would be Christine and Truly. Of course, Christine just got married, so she's probably spending some time with David's family. Gwen, who also just got married and is probably spending time with family as well. And Aspen, who more than likely, since as far as we know, she works retail, she probably wasn't getting off of work. I've worked retail, and you don't get off work at Christmas and Christmas Eve. That's just not a thing that happens. No. But I just hope that they have the best Christmas. And I heard tell that they're having a sibling gift exchange. I guess some traditions just can't get taken away, no matter how much your stepmother really, really doesn't want you to have them. But the sneak peeks, I'm excited to see these episodes now. I honestly thought they were going to be really big nothing burgers. I really didn't think that we were going to dive into any of the things that had been really weighing on the fans. I assumed we'd breeze right past the wedding dress. I had no idea we were going to go all the way back and talk about the things that really, really, really have irked all of us from the beginning. Because frankly, they have. There have been incidents and moments on this show that I know that the fans still talk about that have really irked everybody and gotten under everybody's skin. And I am excited to finally see some of these things get addressed and to hear the actual true feelings of the Browns and of the people around them. So I'm excited to watch them. I can't wait to see it tonight. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow to let you guys know what happened and whether it was worth it. But if I'm not, everybody have a very, very Merry Christmas. I am so excited, so excited to get to spend a little bit of time with family and just do some fun things. And also to enjoy some Sister Wives in the process. But hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.